Welcome back, everyone. NicknLex here. Thank you so much for joining me today to this new episode of Music with Nick. Today we got a new marathon by JK, and this is all about fake bands. Isn't that crazy? These are bands that pretty much, I guess you know these bands, but they're fake bands. And let's take a look at them because I'm not too aware. I think I know one fake band, and that this band is not on here. And I think I'm talking about what are they called? Oh my lord, it will come to me right now. There's a movie about them, and Spinal Tap. There we go, Spinal Tap. I did remember. So Spinal Tap, I know, is a fake band, but they do have their music, and it's pretty good. And the movie was hilarious. And I thought this was, I remember when I watched the movie, a friend of mine showed it to me, and he said, "Oh, you have to check out this band. We don't know them, and they're from the, I think he said they're from the 80s and blah, blah." And I believed him. I was like, wow, this is freaking weird when I saw the movie, because it's so convincing. Even the director, what's his name? I think Rob Reiner, who directed Stand By Me, and I didn't even recognize him at that time. I didn't know it was him, but he was so convincing. And even when he said, well, I don't know, he said something about the band and that they were going to sue him, and it was just very real. I don't know. So here it goes. It says fake bands but real music. This is the theme. It says, here's a marathon that should get people talking, Nick. These are all fictional bands, mostly from TV series, but real songwriters and musicians wrote their songs. Descriptions follow each song. So here it goes. So the first one is Last Train to Clarksville by the Monkees, from their debut album The Monkees, 1966, and just before the first episode of their TV show. The biggest fake band in musical history. Oh wow. Their success rivaled the Beatles. Wow. This was their first single, which shot to #1. The only monkey who is actually on the song is Mickey Dolenz, who sang lead. The music was played by members of the Wrecking Crew. All right. Wow. That's so cool. I mean, even back in the 60s, you know, they already had that, you know, I mean, I guess it's always been like this, you know, a little bit of sense of humor and kind of like taking people for a ride, you know. Okay, so the next one is I Think I Love You by the Patridge Family, single released in 1970, just before the debut of the TV show. David Cassidy sang lead, and once again the music was provided by the Wrecking Crew. Wow, they were all over the place. I love it. So we got this, I Think I Love You. Then #3, Look at Us Now, Honeycomb Coom by Daisy Jones and the Six, from the album Aurora. This is 2023. The original soundtrack from a recent TV series. Here they're sounding a whole lot like the Fleetwood Mac, which was intentional. All right, cool. I'm always down for some fake Fleetwood Mac, if that even exists. And then it says here, Feel Good Inc. by the Gorillaz. So Alexia's talked about this band, Gorillaz, and from the album Demon Days 2005. This is a fictional band represented by 4 cartoon characters, but masterminded by Damon Albarn. Rap group De La Soul is also featured on the song. So yes, Alexia's talked about talked about this Gorillaz, and I've never really she said that the cartoons are like super well done. So can't wait for the music. I just had a thought. You can't. No, another band that I know that is not I mean, they're pretty much real, you know, but you've never really seen them. It's like an electronic band from France, and they're called, what are they called again? Man, today my memory's not up to par. I can't remember. I will in a second, but they're pretty much a band that nobody has ever seen. Like, the real musicians, you know. So, and then the last one here is Soul Man by the Blues Brothers. Yeah, of course, Blues. I do know the Blues Brothers movie. This is video from Saturday Night Live in 1978. John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd introduced these characters for the first time in this video. That's crazy. So we're gonna watch this on video. But yeah, I've seen the Blues Brothers. Actually, Alexia played me, showed me the movie, and that's amazing that they became such a successful band. I'm talking about, let me see, because the song that I'm talking about, the band, Daft Punk. I don't know if you heard them, Daft Punk, but they're a band out of France, an electronic band, and nobody has, I think they've of course been seen or photographed, but they never show their faces when they play. They hide, they don't really hide, but they are wearing always these robot masks. So they're basically like robots doing music, and it's very, very cool. Very original. All right, so let's start it off here with the Monkees. And this is Last Train to Clarksville. And yes, just like JK was saying, please, you know, as much info as you have, put it in the comment section, make some friends. You know, we're all here, yeah, pretty much to make friends, to enjoy music, you know, even though, for example, this music is from fake bands but real musicians, you know. So let's talk about it. And yeah, maybe you know a fake band that we don't know about. Put it in the comment section, and if you like the video, give it a like. So here we go.
Don't be slow. No, no, no. No, no, no. 'Cause I'm leaving in the morning, and I must see you again. We'll have one more night together till the morning brings my train, and I must go. No, no, no. No, no, no. And I don't know if I'm ever coming home.
It does sound like the Beatles a bit.
Take the last train to Clarksville. I'll be waiting at the station. We'll have time for coffee, for later kisses, and a bit of conversation. No, no, no. No, no, no. Take the last train to Clarksville. Now I must hang up the phone. I can't hear you in this noisy railroad station. All alone I'm feeling low. No, no, no. No, no, no. And I don't know if I'm ever coming home. Take the last train to Clarksville, and I'll meet you at the station. You can be here by 4:30, 'cause I've made your reservation. Don't be slow. No, no, no. No, no, no. And I don't know if I'm ever coming home. Take the last train to Clarksville.
This is so interesting. Okay, first of all, the music is really, really good. It does sound a little bit like, it reminded me, I guess, more of the Beach Boys than the Beatles, but it's just like, you can hear that these guys are obviously, you know, well-rounded musicians. But the whole Wrecking Crew thing, I have to get into that because I have to know who these musicians are, you know, and it says here, Okay, just to give you a little bit, if you're like, I don't know, maybe younger or my age, or you have no idea what we're talking about, the Wrecking Crew was a loose collective of American session musicians based in Los Angeles, whose services were employed for a great number of studio recordings in the 60s and 70s, including hundreds of top 40 hits. So these guys were like the creme of la creme, you know. The musicians were not publicly recognized at the time. That's crazy. But were viewed with the reverence by industry insiders. They are now considered one of the most successful and prolific session recording units in music history. So that's so crazy. And then, of course, there's a lot of classical music and jazz players in this band. One I do know, I think I scrolled down, it's Barney Kessel, wonderful guitar player. So of course they could just play about anything, you know, with ease, you know. So, and also here it says that it says here, the musicians were sometimes used as ghost players. That's insane, man. On records credited to rock groups such as the Byrds, debut rendition of Bob Dylan's Mr. Tambourine Man, the first two albums by the Monkees, and the Beach Boys. Holy Pet Sounds. What? Let me see. I want to see who the musicians are. That is bizarre, man. But I mean, it does make so much sense, you know, now that I'm looking at it. Man, there's so much information. If you go on Wikipedia and look at the Beach Boys. Man. Come on, give me something here. So they were primarily like vocalists, the Beach Boys, but it also bass, organ, and then I guess guests, you know, the Wrecking Crew. Oh my God, there's so much information, you know. It's like you learn something every day. Wow. Yeah. And I'm so obsessed right now. This is not a commercial. This is just something I'm doing personally. I'm brushing up on some languages on with this amazing app called Duolingo. It's fantastic, and you can even like learn math and music. And I'm like doing all sorts of stuff that's so cool. So if you want to do something for free and that actually is going to teach you something, check out Duolingo. If you want to learn a language or music or math or whatever, you know, check it out. Okay, now the Patridge family is next. I Think I Love You. Again, the Wrecking Crew involved here. And I love how long this song did seem, you know. It's only 2 minutes and 44 seconds, the last one, Last Train to Clarksville. But it just had such a longer vibe, you know. It was very, very good. And for not being a professional vocalist, this guy really did a great job on this record, on this song, or on this record, you know. Okay, so I Think I Love You is next. Let's check it out.
Right in the middle of a good dream, like all at once I wake up from something that keeps knocking at my brain. Before I go insane, I hold my pillow to my head and spring up in my bed, screaming out the words I dread. I think I love you. This morning I woke up with this feeling I didn't know how to deal with. And so I just decided to myself I'd hide it to myself and never talk about it, and did not go and shout it when you walked into the room. I think I love you. I think I love you. So what am I so afraid of? I'm afraid that I'm not sure of a love there is no cure for. say that I never felt this way.
I don't know what I'm up against, I don't know what it's all about. I got so much to think about.
Hey, I think I love you, so what am I so afraid of? I'm afraid that I'm not sure of a love there is no cure for. I think I love you, isn't that what life is made of? Though it worries me to say, I never felt this way. Believe me, you really don't have to worry. I only wanna make you happy. And if you say, hey, go away, I will. But I think better still, I'd better stay around and love you. Do you think I have the case? Let me ask you to your face. Do you think you love me? I think I love you. 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 I think I love you.
So good. Okay. So this one was, it reminded me so much of the Addams Family. The beginning of the song had like this little bit, and I was like, wow, is this like a Addams Family? Because even the font on the cover looks like a little bit the Addams Family, but I think I'm just like hearing things, and it sounds a little bit, you know, maybe it's the instruments, but I'm reading of this Patridge family here from 1970 to 1974, and this was a American musical sitcom. I'm sure Alexia knows this. Like she has watched all this stuff. She knows. I mean, she has played me, you know, I Love Lucy and Dick Van Dyke Show, and what is the other one with Ron Howard as a kid? What is it called? The, my God, what is it? I'm telling you today, my memory sucks. The Andy Griffith, and she's shown me so much stuff, and she just grew up with that stuff because her dad used to play her, I guess, the stuff that he grew up with, you know, which is super cool. Or maybe I don't know, because I think Mario was born 61. So even for him, it's not really of his time, you know? So yeah. Or maybe it was, I don't know. I've really, but it's just wonderful, you know, it's really cool to have a someone in the family who loves all this, you know, older stuff, because it's the best, you know? It's what inspired everything that came after. Okay, so next one here is Daisy Jones on the 6. And let's check her out. But so far, man, I mean, both songs were super, just sounded like that you would say this is not a real band is insane, because it sounds so well, but I get it now, you know, the explanation is there. So there is a reason why these bands sound so good, you know. All right, here we go. Daisy Jones on the 6. Wow.
I don't know who I am, baby, baby, baby. Do you know who you are? Is it out of our hands? Tell me, tell me, tell me how we made it this far. Did we unravel a long time ago? Is there too much we don't wanna know? I wish it was easy, but it isn't so. Oh, we can make a good thing bad. Oh, we can make a good thing bad.
Sounds amazing. Okay, I'm looking at the footage on Spotify. There's some clips of the band, and they look literally like a band from the 70s, you know, and I love that this music sounds so familiar, you know, a little bit of like Linda Ronstadt mixed with the Eagles, and yes, like Fleetwood Mac. It has that vibe to it. I love how people can create something so similar, you know, for a show or for a movie. It's really wonderful, really cool.
Now where do we stand? Baby, baby, baby. No one knows who you are. And if this was your plan, tell me why. You've been crying in the dark.
We unraveled a long time ago. We lost and we couldn't let it go. I wish it was easy, but it isn't so. So baby, oh, we could make a good thing bad. 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 How did we get here? How do we get out? We used to be something to see. Oh baby, look at us now. Oh baby, look at us now. This thing we've been doing ain't working out. Why can't you just admit it to me? Oh baby, look at us now. 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 How did we get here? How do we get out? This thing we've been doing ain't working out. How do we get here? How do we get out? We used to be something to see. Oh baby, look at us now. Baby, look at us now. This thing we've been doing ain't working out. Why can't you just admit it to me? Oh baby, look at us now. Baby, look at us now. How do we get here? How do we get out? We used to be something to see. Oh baby, look at us now. Baby, look at us now. This thing we've been doing ain't working out. Why can't you just admit it to me? Oh baby, look at us now. Baby, look at us now. Oh, we could make a good thing bad. Oh, we could make a good thing bad.
Wow, I'm definitely gonna watch this show. Like it's so cool. So this is on Amazon. But I just love the that it's like about a band in, like, I guess in the 90s, and they're talking about their success in the 70s, you know. So I guess the magic of makeup, they're gonna make them look older, and then these actors are obviously all in their like 20s and I guess mid 20s or something, or 30s, and they look super young. And but yeah, so I think this is the same. So this is obviously a fictional band, but also something like this happened in Almost Famous. I think the band Stillwater, which is the band. It's about this boy who wants to be a music reporter, and he follows this band called Stillwater. And I guess they're also fictional. I'm just looking if they're actually real, or because there is a real band Stillwater. Let's see. It says here, Crow used a composite of the bands he had known to create Stillwater, the emerging group that welcomes the young journalist into the sphere, then becomes wary of his intentions. Stillwater was the name of a real band signed in Macon. But yeah, no, but the Stillwater band that they used in Almost Famous, which is, by the way, an amazing band with cool songs and everything, that would be maybe for the next, if there's a second, you know, fake bands, we could use some Stillwater and maybe some Spinal Tap. But yeah, this was wonderful. This was freaking wonderful. It had that vibe. It had that, you know, Eagles, or yeah, the one that you mentioned, Fleetwood Mac, because of the, you know, the harmonies between the male and female voices and everything. Cool. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Let's go back. So now, as you can see, when I look at Wikipedia, my face doesn't light up white because I finally found out how to put the dark theme in there, so it's not so bright. The only thing I have to do is this here. This, when you open up Gmail, maybe also if I'm sure there's a dark mode. Let me see. And then you will never have to see that light in my face again. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna figure out later. I don't have the time right now. Okay. So, next one is gonna be Gorillaz, and this is Feel Good Inc. Demon Days in 2005. So I'm looking at the cartoon. Very cool. All right, let's go for it.
Little time, shit, I'm stepping in harder this year. Yeah,
into this. On Wikipedia, it's insane because it's a virtual band.
Windmill for the land, love forever hand in hand. Take it all out on your stride, it is taking voting land. Love forever, love is freely, time forever, you and me. Windmill for the land is everybody in.
Don't stop, get it, deep how your captain's in it, steady, watch me navigate. Don't stop, get it, deep how your captain's in it, steady, watch me navigate.
I hope that laugh was. I'm so sorry. I hope that laugh was real because if that guy laughs like that, man, he's a happy guy. So there's so much information about Gorillaz on Wikipedia that it would take me like a while, you know, like a good 30 minutes just to read everything and just to figure out how they play live and all this stuff. But I'll get into it. This is so cool because it's a virtual band. I mean, just like, look, it says Gorillaz are an English virtual band created in 1998 by musician Damon Albarn and Jamie Hewlett from London. The band primarily consists of 4 fictional members, 2D vocals, keyboards, Murdoch, Nicholt, bass guitar, Noodle on guitar, keyboards, and vocals, and Russell Hobbs on drums. Their universe is presented in media such as music videos, interviews, comic strips, short cartoons. Gorillaz music has featured collaborations with a wide range of featured artists, with Albarn as the only permanent musical contributor. So that's kind of cool that he does everything pretty much. Let's see here. Wow, that's crazy, man. Member of Blur, Gorillaz. Very cool. Very, very unique. What's Blur? I've heard that name. Oh, it's a band. It's a band. So he is. What does he play in Blur? Let's see. Lead vocals, keyboards, guitar. Nice. And still going. Wow. All right. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to set up the Blues Brothers video. And give me just 1 segundo. All right, here we go with Blues Brothers, Soul Man. And this is SNL, Saturday Night Live. Here we go. Hope you enjoy. And I'm a huge fan of Dan Aykroyd from the Ghostbusters, and I've always loved him. And John Belushi, I mean, I think I've only seen him in that movie, and doesn't he have a brother, James Belushi? I think I used to. I've watched a few movies of his as well. But yeah, Blues Brothers is a trip, and I loved when Carrie Fisher appeared in that movie. I was like, whoa. Okay, so here we go with this music video of the Blues Brothers. Here we go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is showtime here at the fabulous Black Rhino Club, home of quality entertainment, home of the rhythm and blues sound of the day. Yes, I am Joe Monkees, your MC, and we certainly hope that you have enjoyed don't you fret, 'cause you ain't seen nothing yet. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Play it, Steve.
Okay, give me 1 second. There's this lag going on. I don't know why. Give me a second. All right, I'm so sorry. Let's just try and let's get through the video. I think I read about something right now. I think it's the different refresh rates of the camera and the YouTube video, and they kind of like the system that I'm using to record the screen in screen. I think that's it. I'll have to talk to someone, because it's just ridiculous, you know. But sometimes it works so well, so it's just a super random. Let's just listen to the rest of the song. I love the Bruce Brothers. I love the energy, like of you know, it's John, right? John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd, and I love their chemistry. And I love that they also included Dan Aykroyd in the We Are the World, you know, as a chorus member. That was so cool to see him, and they really respect this man, you know, musically. So let's keep going, and then we'll talk about the whole thing.
Play it, Steve. The soul man. I'm a soul man. Listen, I was brought up
The dancing.
dancing. Lord, I love. I was educated from good stuff, and I start loving. I just can't stop. I'm a soul man. Ha, ha, I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. Soul man. Well, grab a rope and I'll pull you in. Give you hope and be your only force. And yeah.
He has an amazing voice. So good.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night.
Yeah. So let's see if I pause. Let's see. You see, it's just when it's playing the video, I'm lagging. It's so frustrating, but well, you know, this was a great number. This is so good. I'll figure it out. You know, I'll take a couple of hours out of the day, you know, just to, it is being ridiculous. It's ridiculous that it doesn't work. So I just have to go maybe on Reddit or something and figure it out. But this was amazing. Let me just do something super quick. All right, so we're all done with the marathon. This was a wonderful idea. JK, thank you so much for, you know, exposing me to the Monkees and the Patridge family and also the Wrecking Crew. You know, what an amazing thing, you know, like that back in the day, you know, they just used like this amazing band for everything, you know, not everything, but, you know. And then I have a large interest in Daisy Jones and the Six as a show. It looks very promising. I love the track. Really captured, you know, the essence of the time. And so I'm definitely going to check that out with Alexia. And Gorillaz is such a fun project, you know. They I read a little bit about it, and basically they were like, you know, like watching MTV is kind of like mindless entertainment, and that's how they came up with, why don't we make something like super fun and put it on MTV, and that's how they came up with Gorillaz. So that's interesting, but I still need to like read into it, you know. And the Blues Brothers, I mean, what can I say? They're hilarious, you know. I love the movie. I've seen it like I think twice or three times even, and I love it, you know. It's just such a legendary movie and soundtrack, and I mean they are very musical, you know. They're very musical, these two actors, and I love, you know, how legit they sound, you know. But super cool. Again, thank you so much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed, you know, these fake bands. And yeah, maybe there's a part two coming. It always depends on how well these marathons do. But if you like it, please give it a like. Leave some comments, you know, let us know what you think. And yeah, all that good stuff. Thank you so much. Thank you, JK, for sponsoring this marathon, this video. And I'll see you all in the next one.